Good morning, this is Scotty. Today I'm going to go through some morning stretches that you can do before you even get out of bed or as you're getting out of bed in the morning. And the purpose of them is just to be really gentle and just to start to wake up the body, kind of move the joints, lubricate the joints. And they could certainly lead into a more vigorous yoga practice if you have a routine in the morning that you like, but they can also be standalone as just a part of your day. So only taking a couple of minutes as you roll out of bed. And so they're on the side of the bed. But I will also just say that's where I'm going to show it today. But if that's not where you would like to do this, any of these could also be done from a chair or seated on the floor. And I would recommend if you're seated on the floor doing these, maybe prop yourself up on a couple of blankets or a bolster or pillow, just to be a little kinder and more gentle to your hips right away in the morning. So really gentle, really low, still a connection with your breath, always a connection with your breath in yoga, but not forcing the breath or forcing, too much thought behind the breath either. Really just a chance to get yourself moving. So we'll start on the side of the bed. So this would be like, you just rolled out of bed in the morning and you're not even up yet. And, just finding that initial connection with your body and your breath. So soles of the feet are on the floor, really nice and grounded and rooted, pressing down through all four corners of your feet, inner and outer edges of your heels, base of your big toe, base of your pinky toe. And then maybe just start with a couple of gentle shoulder rolls. So really important in your yoga practice anytime, but maybe even especially right away in the morning to start with movements that are symmetrical. So both sides of your body are doing the same thing at the same time. And then dynamic. So we're moving. We're not holding anything right away. We're just moving and we're moving symmetrically. And then you're breathing. You're inhaling and you're exhaling. Just really smooth and gentle. So start to connect in your movement here with your breath. So exhaling, drop your chin towards your chest, and then inhale, take it up. We'll do that a couple more times. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, draw your chin up. Last time, exhale. Inhale, bring it back to neutral, and this time as you exhale, take it into a cat-cow movement, so rounding through your spine. And then as you inhale, move in the opposite direction, find a little baby back bend at the top. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. So I'm only going to do a couple each of each of these with you. And of course, during your own practice, you could do as many as you'd like. And then after those first movements of the spine, now we'll start taking it asymmetrical. So we're going to start with a side stretch. So normally you see a side stretch with your arm coming up and over, and it's this really nice deep stretch through your side body. We're not quite there probably yet this morning, so you're just going to keep your hand down, both hands down, and just slide it over into a side stretch. Slide it over. Other hand is on my hip, and then inhale up. Exhale, slide it over in the opposite direction. Inhale through center. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, side stretch. So you probably do one more per side at least, unless that felt really good and you wanted more. And then we'll take it into a low twist. So again, inhaling at center. And then exhaling, both arms stay down. And just twist to one side. Back through center, twist in the opposite direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. So again, 3 or more times on each side there, and then come back to center and take a few more of these cat-cow movements. Good. From there, we'll start getting into our arms and our shoulders a little bit more. Maybe we're feeling a little bit more awake and alive. So you'll bring your arms out ahead of you with fingers interlaced, and then point your palms forward. Take an inhale and bring your arms up overhead. And then exhale, release, coming all the way down towards your lap. Inhale up, so this might be your up for today, and that's fine. It can stop right here, or maybe someplace a little higher, or maybe all the way up towards the ceiling. And then exhale down. So wherever this feels the best on your shoulders, really be mindful of your shoulders, especially right away in the morning. And then exhale, release, bring your hands back behind you, fingers pointing forward, and just give a little stretch forward. Excellent. From there, we're going to work into the wrists a little bit more. So we'll be bringing our arms up and down. Your arms can come straight out, more at a 45-degree angle or right out ahead of you. As you bring your arms up, you're going to roll your wrists one direction, inhaling. And then as you bring your arms down, exhaling, roll in the opposite direction. Inhale, bring your arms up, rolling your wrists. Exhale, bring your arms down, rolling your wrists in the opposite direction. So there again, continuing as many times as you'd like. And then moving this down into the legs and the ankles. So you would keep your heel on the floor. My heel is down a little bit lower than the camera shows, so I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. But heel on the floor and just point and flex a few times. So inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. And then rolling your ankle one direction and the other. You can even do a little bit more work with the ankle if you'd like writing your name or the letters of the alphabet, whatever you like there to start to get the ankle moving. And then doing the same thing on the opposite side, pointing, flexing, pointing, flexing, and then rolling both directions. And then maybe a little bit more work there just to start to kind of open up all of those little joints of the ankle, even down into the foot. And you can even feel this up into your calf a little bit. Okay, so then from there, you'd most likely come to a standing position at the side of the bed and start to do just a little bit more movement, and especially a little bit more through the arms. And so we were kind of keeping the arms down and keeping the arms a little gentle. So I'd probably take some movements now that were similar to what we just did on the bed, but adding some arm movement in there. So the side stretches, but the arms come with it, side to side here. And then even with a twist, finding a little bit more movement with the twist. So this uplifting movement of the arms is also uplifting to the system. And so a twist might be here, twisting back with the back arm, front arm comes to the opposite shoulder, and then just twisting a few times through. And then any other movements that you like to take there, but just remembering to keep it gentle. There's no need to start getting really vigorous yet. That can come after this practice if you like, or not at all if you like. And then I would probably end it with a little forward fold to the bed. So not folding all the way down to the floor, just coming down far enough to rest my elbows, my hands, my forehead on the bed, and just pausing, resting there with a couple of deep breaths. Knowing that I'm about ready to go out and start my day. So kind of grounding, centering, collecting my thoughts, maybe setting an intention for my day at that point, and some gentle reminders for myself as well. So that's an idea of some movements that you could do in the morning as you get out of bed. Of course, just suggestions. There are so many things that you can do, and everybody's bodies are different, especially right away in the morning. And so playing with some of those movements yourself, but knowing that it doesn't have to be a full-on mat practice to have a yoga practice in the morning. And there's some poses that you could even do, or some stretches or movements that you could do even in your bed before you sit up. Maybe I'll do another video on some of those one day. And so that would be kind of a prelude to then sitting up on the side of your bed and doing some of these stretches. But excellent movements. You'll start to feel kind of alive and awake for your day and ready to go. So hope you get it a try. Probably not today. I think we're a little bit too late in the day to try it, but maybe tomorrow as you're getting out of bed, and enjoy. Namaste.